We had to reset XSplit, so I need you to tell me if the microphones are working or not. Once you let me know, we'll proceed with the show.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. What up, Jake?
Gary is in here today.
Can you hear us?
Man, this is a longer delay than I thought from here to YouTube, I guess.
Right, no one's saying a word.
They work in worse luck. All right, guys, well, welcome back to Learn Crypto, home of your daily cryptocurrency updates, and my name is Nick Hellman.
I'm Todd Butterfield.
Good to have you back. Hopefully you had a good weekend, and if you are from the United States and had the holiday on Monday for Memorial Day, I hope you had a good time barbecuing. I know it was a little hot. I was sweating, but it was fun. Obviously, today we're going to have the Todd Father over there doing technical analysis using Wyckoff method and Elliott Wave. I'm going to cover some crypto news and crypto fundamentals. We do have pretty much going on since we did have the whole weekend where we did not do live shows, but we did post a couple pre-recorded videos to our YouTube homepage, so make sure to check those out. Also, guys, smash that like, share, and subscribe button. Today we're going to be talking about how EOS did have a security flaw, but they have apparently fixed it, and they will be on schedule for that mainnet launch on June 1st. Cardano gets a little upgrade and facelift today, and is John McAfee making his own crypto coin? We have some pretty interesting topics. Hopefully you guys are super active in the chat box today since it has been a few days, and let's get this show on the road.
With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Everyone has access to the information. We just know how to analyze it better.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
All right, let's get this started. The first thing I want to shout out to Talisman over here. Apparently, he finally got his acrylic Litecoin. He said added to the collection today. Thanks at StuNot620 and at Wyckoff on Crypto.
Cool.
He was in Canada, so we sent it to him. It got stuck at customs, came back. We finally got it to him, and it looks like he's got a nice little collection of Bitcoin and Ethereum, another golden Litecoin. It looks like a Ripple. Talisman got that Ripple coin over there. Let's see what's going on in the markets. We're sitting at $327.3 billion. Bitcoin at $7,483, trying to get back over that even number of 7,500. Ethereum up 10% for the day at $566. This has been one that Todd has been saying he thinks will lead the charge into the next bull run, and it does seem to be outperforming Bitcoin recently. Ripple above the 60-cent mark, up 8.18%, and Bitcoin Cash up 11% to $990. That one was hit hard, but is looking to rebound even harder. And then we got EOS up 4%. It was struggling a little today. Obviously, we'll talk about what the security flaw that was found, how that FUD obviously affected the price. But it looks like it's coming strong with the mainnet launch in 2 days. Litecoin Cardano 16%. They did have an update. Stellar 11%, IOTA 17%. That's kind of shocking. I don't know what's going on with IOTA. You guys know I don't fundamentally like IOTA, but I know we do have some believers in that project for the long term. So I don't follow that one as much. So if you guys know what's going on with IOTA, throw it in that comment section so we can all learn a little something. Let's see what the big winners are. Bitcoin up 33%, Nexus up 25%, and 0x 22% back to $1.27. One of the community favorites. One of the ones I did a review on. Thought it could be listed on Coinbase. Obviously, the Paradex, which is built on 0x, has been acquired by Coinbase. We'll see what the future holds for 0x, but the markets are liking what they are doing. And lastly, let's see what the big winners are in the top 200. Theta Token, Data, Dent, and SCRY.info. Not sure about any of those, but congratulations to all the holders of the big gainers, and good luck trading. Let's see what Todd thinks about the charts, if he thinks it's in a trading zone or not.
Okay, guys, we got Bitcoin. As you know, I've been looking for the B wave up to 12,000. That count still works. We got a little deep here and took quite a bit more time than I would have expected. So if you've been following me on the YouTube around Noom, I do some updates. You know that I threw this out 4 or 5 weeks ago based on our software that this triangle looked more appropriate, and it definitely does now. So that's something we want to keep in mind. And also it could be an ABC down, and this could be a 1-2. So if these counts work, we need to see real strength coming from Bitcoin in the next, really next few days. It should come alive much quicker. Because if we go in, zero in on this from over the weekend, we talked about a C wave ending really over in this way here. The C wave would have been down here is what we were calling. And what ended up happening is we put an A, B, C, D, E diagonal ending triangle, which actually was painful, but a little bit better news, because that could mean the whole correction is over with. So that low down there at 70.70 could be it. But when we was trading down there, that was kind of the way I was feeling right there. That's Jaws after Memorial Day cookout. So yeah, so I think let's see how this rally folds out here, but I would expect to see more strength. I would think we could get to 8,600 on Bitcoin. Really, what could be on short notice. So get back to the B wave high, and then after that, then we'd be looking for a rally above 10,000. So all these other coins, nothing's really changed. Some of them brought the triangle bottom down a little bit more, but I still think most of them are in the triangle formations, I think. Dash came clear down and checked its low. That's one I did not expect because it was acting pretty well. But still really no change. I mean, just a big triangle like Bitcoin's been in. Classic 1527. Ethereum, I heard there was selling coming from EOS. I don't know if that's true or not. That's why I brought it down there. And then there's a lot of short selling as well. So that was a quick sell-off down to almost 500, which was previous support. But I guess I think the low's in there still. So
Gary says more lows to come, but I ain't selling my 0.000001 Bitcoin for anyone.
He's got some winners still. So shout out to Gary. We had a good call today. Litecoin, this triangle I had here, so everything's still perfect there. If we can just now rally off that 109 low. So again, we need to see more strength here. So Neo 52, after doing like a 48, I believe it was 47.50. Ripple back to almost 60 cents. Most of these things are all looking the same. OMG got a little weak, back to 10.49. ADA up 17.58% off the low. Nice percent move today, but it came off the highs pretty heavy. So
I'll look at Decred too while you're over there.
Yep, Decred 92.30. It did finally break the support. I think that was some pretty good news that drove it up. And got an update from Niagara Tony. And so therefore we kind of talked about maybe come back down to support, which I deem somewhat 83, 84. Really even the 85 we already made. So I think if we come back down and check that low, I think that would be a good buy if it's not okay already. Then we got EOS, $12. Spike down below 11 again. But that's a good chart there. And then XLM's having a decent day. Let's go back to Stratus. Stratus USD up 10%. I'm getting a little slow here. Hopefully the stream is still good. Maybe a trading view problem.
I think we're still good on this side, so it might just be trading view or that trading pair.
Yeah, I'm getting an invalid symbol error. Give me 1 second here, maybe. I don't know what happened there. Back to Decred. Then let's roll back down to XLM USD up 13%. Showing some more strength right here, right now. I still like that one. XVG USD 38.5 cents. And we're slow again. I think you better take it over. You've got an issue.
I will steal this back. Hopefully we are good. Obviously looking at Todd's TA, we are falling out of that channel. Went to around $85, which is just shy of the support. So we might be able to tag that $82 range again. Now, if that happens, it probably would be nice to know a little bit more about that product and that project rather than just blindly investing because Todd thinks the charts look good. So this weekend I did post a review on Decred, kind of talked about what the project was overall, some of the new things they're doing with reducing staking cost, and maybe that was spurring that nice solid price action that we were seeing last week. So if you want to go ahead and take a look in the review section on our Learn Crypto homepage, we do have that review up. It was pretty good, pretty insightful, because I never even personally really even looked that deep into Decred. It's just kind of been one of those sleepers, large cap sleepers that just kind of go under the radar. And now I'm interested to see how they move forward with some of these new staking features. What else did I want to remind you guys? Also, this weekend, a lot of people did already watch this one, so most of you probably did. But I did post a video on top 5 ways, in my opinion, to generate passive income with cryptocurrencies. It was more an overview, talking about mining, staking, master nodes, trading, and dividend-paying cryptos, some of the coins that I am participating with those methods, and showing you where to find coins that you may already own and aren't really utilizing to the full capabilities. And that is in the cryptos tips and tricks section. So make sure to check that out tonight as well. And I know you guys have heard it a million times, but the EOS mainnet is on June 1st. So you either have to have them on Binance or KuCoin by 5/31, or register your tokens with an Ethereum wallet by June 1st. Make sure to do that. If you have them on a different exchange that is not Binance or KuCoin, or they're not registered, you might as well just sell them now, because they will be deemed worthless on those exchanges, as that ERC20 token will no longer exist, and EOS will have their own proprietary blockchain with their own token. So make sure to do that. Just want to reiterate that, because I really don't want to see a message here in a couple days with people wondering why EOS, the ERC20 token, isn't working, can't be sent, or is worth dollars. Make sure to get that updated, guys. So the first thing is talking about EOS. Qihu 360, China's largest internet security company, said that it had identified a high-risk security vulnerability on the EOS network. The bug was fixed around 24 hours later by EOS today, though both parties seem to disagree what really happened and how serious the flaw was. Quote, "It was a good thing that a big internet company like Qihu 360 is finding security flaws in a blockchain project, which I suspect could only benefit EOS in raising its public awareness," said a blockchain professional. "But we cannot rule out the possibility that this could be an event designed to promote Qihoo 360 itself. So that is something to keep in mind. A lot of FUD was going around Twitter today. A lot of the articles I was reading and a lot of the tweets I was reading were talking about the security flaw with EOS, but did not mention that EOS has already fixed it, is on target for their mainnet release of June 1st. So we kind of saw some indifferent price action in the markets. We had a quick sell-off, but it bounced right back up, and we're still in that trading zone, so it really has not had much of an effect. But I think it's interesting that this person thinks that Qihoo 360 may just be trying to promote themselves, since they know EOS that the security vulnerability could delay the launch of EOS mainnet, which is scheduled for June 1st. EOS aims to build an infrastructure for decentralized applications, supporting industrial scale applications with claims to eliminate transaction fees and also conduct millions of transactions per second. Block.one, the company behind EOS, completed EOS token offerings in 2017, raising $700 million. And really, if you look at the market cap, what is it, like $4 or $6 billion? Because technically it's still in ICO phase until the mainnet launches. Now, I have not really heard a really good explanation on how EOS is going to eliminate transaction fees, or how, therefore, the EOS token will have value propositions with no fees on their network. So if you guys have a video or a link for me, that would be awesome. Obviously, I've heard the developers talk about it, but they always kind of beat around the bush. Also, the possibility of millions of transactions per second is why EOS has kind of been named the Ethereum killer. If you can truly build ICOs, decentralized applications, etc., and you have found the solution to scaling capabilities, which Ethereum has yet to find, that would be massive as well. If you've been following the channel for a while, I've been talking about EOS since it was a few dollars, and we used to get a bunch of hate back then. Obviously, that hate has stopped since EOS has moved up to $20 at the highs. We'll see how this EOS continues to play out as their mainnet does go live in a few days.
A few people say we're cutting out, so I'm not sure what that is, because I am still having a few issues, but I'm back now with TradingViews, so I don't know what the issue is.
Hopefully it's not too laggy. It does say we have a few frames dropped over here, but it looks like we are pretty good to go. I'm just going to continue on.
Yep.
Hopefully you guys can refresh and watch it. We are sorry for any issues. Obviously, we thought we fixed that, because for the past few weeks we haven't had that problem, but it looks like it may be coming back a little bit right now.
Yep.
So this one briefly, Cardano ADA 1.2 released and will take effect in a few hours. This is live. Today, Charles Hoskinson announced the release of Cardano 1.2 via Twitter. In his recent video, he spoke about the updates on the process of upgrades for Cardano and what that means for their new testnet, stake pools, and delegation. Obviously, this is probably why Cardano is up, what, 20% today or something. Pretty cool. We were saying, you know, when Cardano was around 22 cents, that is probably when we would be buying on a fundamental perspective. I said if it dropped below 23, and I think Todd had the charts at 21 or 22 is where he was showing where a reversal or spring could occur. Obviously, we fell to around 20 cents, but you're getting pretty good entry points off of that. There have been quite a lot of changes done on the upgrade, and their change log has been shared as well. The core code changes which have been included are, now some of these are a little high level for me, so I'm not even sure what all of they are, but I think I did retweet Charles Hoskinson's video where he kind of talks about a lot of these subjects in more of a layman's term fashion. They got the development and execution of benchmarking tools, optimized a way of mempool in the wallet backend, investigated and solved the experience of balance discrepancies with Bittrex, asynchronous restoration of a wallet, sorting and filtering out the capabilities of a wallet, implementation of a new V1 API, and the exchanges require endpoints added to that API. So nothing that I think, I mean, obviously it's going to affect all of us, but it's not like they're launching a mainnet or anything like that. But apparently the market is pretty excited for it. I think it's really just every time Charles makes a video or goes to a conference and just talks, he talks about why he is in blockchain, what he sees for the future of blockchain, and obviously Cardano is his baby. He's working with other projects such as ETC, Zen, Storm, Dandalus Wallet, etc. But when he talks, it is just almost mesmerizing, the amount of information he provides, his ability to give, you know, demonstrations in layman's terms so almost anybody can understand it. And really you can tell he has passion for this technology and is really doing everything he can to make this a reality for everyday lives. What do we got going on over here?
I can jump on a few more charts if you want.
Ted Graham says, later, guys. See you later, Ted. Glad you can make it in here.
Yeah, Ted's been gone for a few days.
Haha Nugent says, Torino is a great project. So if you guys know about that or maybe want to check that out. JPG Whistler says, you guys are in and out for sure. That's a bummer. And Mark D agrees with me and says, Hoskinson is the smartest guy in crypto. Yeah, if it's lagging out, hit that refresh button, and as long as we stop dropping frames like it looks like we are, you will get us back. Now, what I would do is if you guys have any chart suggestions for Todd, go ahead and throw those out. He'll take a look at a couple of those. I think we also have a course graduate to discuss as well.
What's up, Vapid? What's up, Papa Naya? Yeah, first of all, let's go back. Jay Stevens won and Gollum, and this chart is acting well. It held at the 61% return.